Okay, here's yet another quick video response. And yes, Aqualung, I can confirm for you that, in fact, people who bought the NES port of Paperboy got gypped. First of all, just look at how much more colorful this game is. And here's something you really want to do in this game. You don't want to go fast, okay? You want to go slow. You don't... Notice that the non-customer houses have aesthetics like welcome mats that actually say "Get Lost." Ah. Oh, and that guy who you thought was playing with himself is supposed to be a break dancer. And notice in the music. Yes, there actually is percussion in the arcade version of the music. You see, a lot of programmers who program games for the NES didn't realize that you're... Gah! Oh, come on, I died from crashing into a sewer grate? You should be able to ride over that! I tried to hit the robber, but it didn't work. But just the arcade version has an overall better atmosphere and color. Two guys fighting in the middle of the street. Woo! 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 Well, I hardly hit any targets, but... Yep. Let me fix something here. Now, in case you want to know, I'm actually playing this on Midway Arcade Treasures. It's a compilation disc that was released on the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. So yeah, Aqualung, if you actually want to find the original arcade version of this game, that's where to look for it. You know, I'm not playing this on any of those illegal MAME emulators. Because as I very firmly established in the video about where I talked about the Virtual Console, I clearly established that I don't do that. Look at that, they actually patched up their windows. I tried to throw a paper at the guy, but it didn't work. Oops. Yeah, but for some reason on my display, it doesn't, Oh yeah, another thing to note about, if you're playing this on Midway Arcade Treasures, you could set the number of lives you have to practically infinite.
That's so good.
Okay, and apparently this version of the game, the, Ah! Come on! Darn it!
What a great car.
So yeah, there are clearly far superior arcade ports of arcade games on the NES, and there are some very bad ones. Like this one, like Paperboy was probably ported by someone like Software Creations or Pack-In Video that makes some of the worst NES games ever. Ah!
Whoa, where am I?
Ugh.
Oh wow, that's what I get.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that's missing from the NES version, is those little voice clips that plays every time he dies. Or every time he crashes, you know. A lot of people say that losing a life, dying, and ah!
Oh wow.
Why can I never hit that robber? By the way, Aqualung, I hope you'll actually pay more attention to this video and actually comment on it this time. See, I keep wondering if I'll have enough time to actually show you an entire week. As you know, I'm going incredibly slowly to make... to make sure that I don't miss anything.
through again. That's kind of big, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, like I said, in this version of the game, you could set the number of lives that you start with. You can pretty much crash it a number of times. But yeah, really, if you want to avoid crashing, you have to be careful and methodical. You can't speed through this level. Ah, missed the burglar again.
I really like gaming.
Well, what I was saying earlier about why the NES version of this game has no percussion is because
Oh no!
hey, come on!
Uh-oh.
I didn't do that, the game did. It forced me into that car. It's a big issue with the sidewalks.
Okay, now I'm mad. Let's see you hang ten.
Hey!
Now you have a friend in the paper business.
Ah. Well, looks like I won't be able to show you the full thing after all. Too bad.